So it seems that everything that happens, every sound, and there seem to be a lot of sounds today, every sound points to who you really are, beyond any label of what it means or what it is. Who you really are, beyond all the words, beyond all the concepts, all the thoughts, beyond what you'd like it to be like, beyond what you think it should be like. The way it actually is, who you really are, beyond the whole pretense. And you know what I mean. When I talk about a pretense, I'm talking about the game that you play in your everyday life, the story of me and my life with problems, dramas, stories, problems that need to be fixed, something wrong with me. Who you really are is never touched by anything that happens, has never got anything wrong with it. Who you really are is absolutely free, absolutely whole, perfect, already, right now. But it's no good just agreeing with what I'm saying or believing that what I'm saying is right. It's meaningless if you just agree with it. This is for you to recognize for yourself without doubt. I'm not preaching some new religion. I'm not telling you that you should live in a certain way or behave in a certain way or think in a certain way. I'm simply describing the way it is, pointing to who you really are. It's very, very, very simple. But it seems that the nature of thought is to complicate it. So you may find that coming to a meeting like this is quite relaxing, because in a way thought gets to have a break. What is being pointed to is beyond thought, and thought is undermined continually. And although this break is very nice, I'm not actually pointing to the end of thought. I'm not pointing to an experience of no thought. Because like every experience, that experience comes and goes. There are times of lots of thought, and there are times of no thought. And as you continually strive for experiences of no thought, you'll be frustrated. Because thought seems to just come back. So what I'm pointing to is beyond the experience of this meeting. Beyond any experience of peace and calm or no thought. Or in fact, beyond any experience at all. I'm pointing to that is noticing, aware of every experience, no matter what it is, has no preference as to what the experience is, how the experience feels. Who you are doesn't care what the experience looks like. Who you are doesn't care what happens. So I'm not suggesting that you need to try to not care, because thought can hear this and really try to do that. I'm not suggesting that you should try to do anything at all. That is the relief of this message. I'm not telling you to fix yourself in any way. In fact, I'm saying that the way you are right now is absolutely perfect. It has to be, because it's happening, because it is what is right now. Because it is perfect. For no other reason. Just for the very fact that it is happening. This sensation of sitting on the chair, this sound, this is happening right now, perfectly, without anything missing, without anything needed to be added. So when thought comes up and tries to figure out what I'm saying here, or tries to do, put into practice some new attitude or way of being that you pick up from what I'm saying, it's not that. It's not that, and it's not that, and it's not that. In fact, everything that thought can come up with, it's not that. Every theory, every label, every explanation, every understanding, it's not that. So thought can find this message extremely frustrating, because it can't be understood. As soon as you think you've understood something, it's not that. It's not limited to any one way of understanding. It's not limited at all. And of course, every thought limits. There is no limit to who you really are. So if you feel the frustration that I'm talking about, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely natural. Because it's natural for thought to try to understand. It can't do anything else. And yet still, who you are is that is noticing the frustration, noticing thought. Noticing everything that happens, untouched, unaffected. So although you may feel the frustration, who you are simply notices that. Is never frustrated, really. Is never anything, really. Absolutely free.
Following the scent of infinity, leaning into the sky, curious